episode 2 of the Polish Empire campaign. We are going to be continuing our attempts to capture Thorn in the north of our territory and continue our push east by hoping to break the siege of Kyiv. Let's get into it. So as we were leaving off, we were about to fight a battle for Thorn. We've got some solid infantry here, some good spearmen, archers, a bit of cavalry, and then our spear militia. We can't do a nice attack, so it's a fairly equal battle. Really close amount of men. Our guys are slightly better generally, 5-3 battle ratio. We should be able to win this, but it's not going to be easy. So our infantry is pretty solid, but we don't have too much of it. So let's deploy. Yeah, look, this is our best infantry, these dismounted Polish nobles. These spear militia, not great. But we also managed to hire some mercenary spearmen, which are very solid indeed. I'm thinking of making, instead of splitting ladders up, as I usually do, maybe go for one big push here along this stretch of wall, so we can get all our men in one section. So I'm going to block up all the men here, the archers with them, and cavalry on the flanks. So yeah, I think we're ready to start. Oh, Strizelkini. That's some good stuff. Okay, they've got Lithuanian arch on the walls. That will cause some damage, but we should be able to get through. Set them to run so they can minimise casualties, so they can get to the cover of the relative safety of the wall quickly. Yeah, look, already those Lithuanian archers showering our forces with burning arrows. Just gotta hope they get there quick enough to not lose too many men. What infantry do they have? They've got crossbow militia and is that some spear militia I see? Yeah. So it's not actually that good. If we actually get up the walls, okay, we should be able to defeat them quite easily. This is their main actual troops. They don't have much on their army except for a few bits of peasants over there. And some woodsmen.
The ladders are now in place.
Right.
Walls are no match for the fury of the north.
Come on, guys, get onto those walls. Okay, bring all of our units up to the walls. Really smash them to pieces in the melee. And we're going to send in our archers. Here they are. It's a desperate battle on the walls. Our cavalry currently can't do much. They only have spears, and that won't be able to reach up onto the walls. But our archers, however, they are in range. They can fire some flaming arrows to hopefully demoralise the defenders. Oh, it's a pretty intense battle here. But I think they're losing more men than us. Yeah, we've killed 8% of theirs, they've killed 2% of ours. And we've got all these reinforcements coming up the walls. Okay, we've established a little salient on the walls. So we're holding some sections around here as well. We're pushing them back. What we need to do is get to these gates so we can get right into the heart of the city and capture the square. That's the aim of the battle. Where's the other archer group? Oh, what are they doing there? We need to get them lined up here. They need to provide some more support.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They routing? They are. Let's see if we can maybe even get all the way to the gates. They're running away. Come on, charge! Make a break for those walls. Charge. This is our best opportunity we're gonna get. We need to take advantage. Yeah, here we go. We could have just won that battle there. Routing those wall defenders. Oh no. Those peasants from there, they're slowing us down. We might be able to control the gates. I mean, they're not great, but maybe some flaming arrows might demoralise them enough to make them rout. Peasants are a really terrible unit. They're really cheap, very bad morale, and we should be able to defeat them. Yeah, they're wavering already. Come on, you're really strong. You should be able to get them quite easily. I think the issue is we're not pushing. We need to try and get past them. Yeah, come on, charge. Flaming arrows aren't doing much, but they are demoralising them. They don't do as much damage as normal arrows, which is a shame, but they're a lot more effective at making them run away. What have they got in their main square? Just some spear militia and some peasants. Not the best. I thought they had some cavalry somewhere. Oh, is it all the way over there? I think it might be. It'd be crazy if it was. The peasants are nearly routed. They're being pushed back quite rapidly by the mercenaries, who have insanely much more armour than them. Yeah, they're thinking defeat seems certain, only a military genius could win this battle. And they're wavering, so they're about to rout. That's the hope anyway. Spear militia, we've got some spare units. We need to get these guys on the walls ASAP. They will provide vital reinforcements to us. Okay, they're out. They're broken. They're broken. Come on, seize the gateway, man. Seize the gateway. We need to take out these woodsmen on the walls. That will enable us to completely control all the walls and make a run at the centre. They're bringing up the spear militia. We've got to capture the gates now. It's now or never. Come on, charge!
The Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's wall.
We've captured the gateway. I think so. Gateway, yep. Oh, they're routing. Right, now that we've completely done that, we need to charge. We're going to go straight through the gates, all the way into the city. Oh my goodness. They've launched a flanking attack with their cavalry. Their crossbow cavalry. Come on, nobles, drive them off. I'm going to get them into the city, because once we're in, they can't get in. Yeah, look, our archers are now into the city, and our spearmen are wreaking havoc among them. Oh no, spear militia, get in there, get in there. Yeah, they can't get in now. Hopefully our knights and our general's bodyguard will be able to smash through the spearmen and peasants. I speed this up a bit, it shouldn't last too long. It'll just be us slowly wearing them down.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, they've lost 84% of the men. We've only lost 24%. 1. So I think if we do which is what it looks like, win this battle, we won't have lost too many men. We're getting some good support back here by our Polish nobles throwing their javelins. Oh, the nobles are still out here. I wonder. Oh, have we engaged in melee combat here? We should be able to win the melee combat because ours are much more armoured. Our knights are just absolutely cutting through them. Let's try and make it. Oh, we've killed their general. That's going to really demoralise them. If we can get pushed through. Yeah, we've sort of got around their flanks with that manoeuvre. There's only about 15% of their men left. There is no way they can win this battle. It's just some peasants left, desperately holding off our armoured knights in the town square. Kind of even feel bad for them. Push in, push forwards. We've got to eliminate the last. Yeah. We now control the castle. There's only a few stragglers to mop up. That was a great victory, guys. We only lost 287 men when they lost 1,014, their entire army. That's a very solid castle to take it, and it stops the Russians pushing through this way, which will be our main enemy. We can occupy for 240. Sack? Oh, that's a lot of money. I don't want to exterminate them. I think we're just going to sack it for some money. Yeah, now we're back in the clear. There's some small rebels there. But my hope is we can go from the North Sea all the way down into the Black Sea, completely cutting off the Russians. And if you remember, we're sieging Kyiv, hoping to make a break for Crimea and cut them off in this sort of line.
How may I serve?
We've also got a cardinal here trying to convert this very low Christianity area.
An order.
We can't really afford those mercenaries, although they look very nice. Because we're having a bit of a financial crisis. This town is making us 784 florins a turn, which hopefully will help, but only time will tell. It appears there's a large rebel area down here, Prague, that's the Czech Republic. Hopefully we can take that area and expand our territory. But, you know, let's just see what happens when we end the turn. Okay, Russian princess, do you say anything? No. Good, we're back in the clear on money. Breslau. Trained some good troops there. Let's retrain our Polish nobles, they're our best infantry. And, 4 turns until Kyiv surrenders. That's not that long. Do we have any spare generals? Balsaw Herman. He's going to start creating an army to try and take Prague. We're going to take all the stragglers from every town and try and build something we can use. Yeah, we don't have much money, but we can build the basic infrastructure such as roads. Yeah, we're nowhere near one of the most powerful countries. Not military, not financially, not productively, not population. Overall, it's the Byzantine Empire, who are actually not very far away from us. They're just down here in Greece and a bit of Turkey. But as I was saying, our main enemy is going to be Russia, who are up here. Is it worth attacking Kyiv?
Your will shall be
We've got
obeyed.
quite a lot of things. Let's see what the thing looks like. Oh, that's a good strength ratio. And if we do a night attack, he's a really good general. I think we can easily take this. Yeah, look at that. Clear victory.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now!
Let's...
These people will bow to you as
Oh,
their lord.
that's a lot of money. Wait, what? Bit odd. Thought we just got a load of money, but appears not. Anyway, look at that. We're going from the coast in Kyiv all the way up to the coast in Thorn. Completely controlling this area. Our new objectives are going to be to strike north into the regions of Vilnius and east into Ryazan. You know, maybe south into some areas down here. And of course, Prague, which is our next target. We can either do that, or this tiny Motte Bailey over here, some German rebels. That could be easier and give us a better advantage. I think we should do that. Increase our forces by 4 units.
We shall not relent, ever.
It's probably a good idea. Let's just use some of our worst units
Orders, my king.
so we can
Your will shall be
not have to
obeyed.
sacrifice these lovely
Orders, my
Polish
king.
nobles.
My lord. Orders, my king. Move out.
We shall not relent, ever.
Right, I think we can end turn now.
Resting the troops here.
No, it needs to be there that we add more troops.
Yes.
This way.
Orders, my king. Of course.
How many turns left?
We go no further this day.
3. 1, 2, 3. I think we can make it before the mission runs out. It's important. It is going to become a castle on the Russian border, so I guess it's right to reinforce it. Well, I'll see what happens when we end the turn. Oh. Oh, a new prince. Barim of Syroskin. I think, actually no, we need the princess that he would be married to. Is our best diplomat, so we kind of want to keep her. No. Okay, we've suddenly got loads of money and we need to take advantage of this now. Let's train some units. ASAP.
Your will.
My lord.
Get some mercenaries. All the good stuff. I think in Kyiv we're going to want to build some ports and roads to increase our money because it's really important we get that.
I will make them fear you.
So let's see. We found the Holy Roman Empire. They're basically Germany. They control Vienna. We would border them if we take Prague. I think it's still worth it. Let's do some diplomatic negotiations with them.
Will I be a part of a proposition?
Is there something to discuss, mein German?
Let's say trade rights, map information in return for their map information. So we're going to learn where all their cities are and start some trading.
Agreed. I accept your proposal.
That's good.
Goodbye, my friend.
Okay, so they control this area here. That's quite close to us. Prague is this area. I'm not really sure where it is,
An
but
order.
we'll find it.
Yes.
It can't be too far.
An honor, my lord.
Maybe our princess can help
Yes.
scout out the terrain.
Orders, my king.
Right, let's move them one step closer to help.
We move onward tomorrow.
2 turns left. That 500 florins would mean a lot to us. Let's see how the Pope likes us. No ill will against us. We're actually one of the people he likes the most. people he likes the least are France, Holy Roman Empire, and Venice. Should we request a quote for a crusade? Vilnius? That's near us. Ah. Maybe a crusade at Riga? Cairo. Okay. I don't think he likes us enough. If he doesn't, he won't allow us a crusade. Ooh, the Holy Roman Empire has become the most powerful military faction in the world. And we bored them. That's good.
What do you require of me?
We shall not relent, ever!
Let's end our turn. See what happens.
Yes.
The rebels hopefully have left.
Lurking in the trees.
What? Okay. Trained some dismounted Polish
Orders, my
nobles.
king. Men, march.
We can join up here and get some more spearmen. That's what we need.
An honor, my lord. Traveling.
I think we need to go to have some talk with Russia.
I shall ride on tomorrow, my lord.
We border, but we barely even know each other. Maybe we can talk to one of their princesses.
What do you
The
require?
one over
of me?
here, we can get to her quicker.
An order.
This army here is quite
Shall not
decent.
relent, ever!
Should be able to take Prague. Unless it's somehow a lot better defended than we know of.
Excellent. All set.
Oh, we failed the mission to reinforce Halleck.
Orders, my
Let's
king.
do it anyway.
Of course.
Some Breslau, some more Strzelkini.
Your Majesty.
Those are good. They're crossbowmen mounted on horses. There's Prague.
You should fear us coming, my enemy!
Right. We've got lots of money here.
We shall not relent, ever!
I kind of want those mercenaries. And I also want to retrain some troops. Or if we get enough money, we can train a massive army here. Well, let's end the turn. New mission. Take Prague. Well, I was kind of planning to do that, so that's a great mission for me.
March to our enemy's doom!
A jihad has been called on Jerusalem. That's the Muslim equivalent of a crusade. That's going to be not really going to affect us, but still, it could, you know, impact us in some way that we don't know of. Well, we've done quite a lot. We've taken Kyiv, controlling this entire bridge of land here. Fought an epic battle at Thorn, and trained a lot of units, and stopping us going back to bankruptcy especially. Next episode, we'll hopefully take Prague and continue our push west towards Denmark and maybe even north to get into the Badlands of Russia. That's next time on Medieval Total War.